Hey everyone, I'm the Real Ebab, and this is the bonus episode to uh, pair alongside the 20 run recap uh, video that I just made. I said that this was going to be something a little bit special, and it's not too much, but I just wanted to do a different kind of run. I'm on a different version of the Downfall. The version I usually play on is the standalone mod in the Steam store. This is the workshop mod, and I have a few other mods enabled as well, just for quality of life purposes mostly. But the main different mod that I'm adding today is, of course, Challenge the Spire, which is basically an added Elite Rush and Boss Rush. And I'm going to be doing the Boss Rush mode. I'm just going to be doing one run, so this is probably going to be a bit of a shorter video. But yeah. These difficulties, I don't remember exactly how they work. I do know that the highest ones are Ascension 15 and Ascension 20, basically. Not sure where the other two are, maybe it's 5 and 10. That would make sense. But yeah, we're just going to play some Guardian in Boss Rush. Unfortunately, I can't do modded Boss Rush. I've tried it before. It doesn't like the Downfall bosses somehow. So we're just going to be doing normal Boss Rush. It's like we got an Emerald, and this is our map. We start here at the bottom with a couple shops or a shop and a campfire. We don't get any owl bonus, and every hallway fight is actually a boss. It's actually more like an elite. You get a relic from it, and also you also get a choice of 10 cards in your card reward instead of 3. So after our first Act 1 bosses, we get a boss chest with boss relics, of course. They might be slightly tweaked for this mode. I remember in one of my practice sessions, Pantograph came up as a boss relic, which makes sense since these are all bosses. Then we got the same pattern again. We got 2 shops or 2 campfires, another 3 bosses, another boss chest. Then we got the final boss gauntlet at the end after these 2 shops and these 2 rest sites. Act 3 bosses, and Act 4, the heart. This flashing up here is part of Minty Spire. It's supposed to be showing what the boss at the top of the act is, but it doesn't work with this particular game mode. Anyways, let's get started. Our starting relics here are the Courier and all 3 eggs. It's different in Elite Rush. You get all 3 Elite relics, and every 3rd Elite is burning. I probably won't be doing that today just because not really feeling like it. Alright, so we got 750 gold. Prices are reduced by 20%. So this is effectively 1.25 times that, which is what, 175 more? No. 187 more. So we have effectively 937 gold to spend in the shop. Alright, so first things first. In order to beat this game mode, you need to just think ahead a bit. Your first 3 fights are all 3 of the Act 1 bosses. They're randomized order. So you got to deal with Guardian, you got to deal with Hexagos, and you got to deal with Slime Boss. The major things that those ask for is Guardian asks for consistent defense, so that you can block on the defensive turns rather than attacking. Or, I guess, some control over your cards. Stasis can work too for this. That immediately draws me to this Piercing Hide. Secondly, we have Hexagos, which requires that you have scaling. So that draws me to something like Floating Orbs and Stone Calendar. And finally, we have Slime Boss, which requires a lot of front load and maybe still some control over your damage. So, of course, we've got these options here. So, with those in mind, we have to make our choices. And of course, if we don't like the options in the shop, we can always go to this one. We could go to campfires, but after a few practice sessions, I realized that campfires really aren't that great in this mode. You really have a very limited selection of what do you call it? Upgrades, because every card you take is going to be upgraded. The only reason for Guardian really to go there is to either rest or to socket gems. And if you're giving up stores for that, you need to be like very low on gold. Like you don't want to be having a bunch of gold and then going to a campfire and getting very little value out of it. So we're going to be trying to avoid those campfires. I think the first thing I'm definitely going to buy is Stone Calendar. This will be great for all the boss fights, even though it's expensive. This could be interesting, but it's definitely a lot better in hallways and elites, well, some elites, than boss fights. It'd be great for Slime Boss, maybe okay for Collector and Automaton, and then maybe also an Awakened one, but I don't think that's enough value to be worth buying. This will help save a few HP, but I don't know how worth it that is. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth it against Guardian at least. Also maybe Hexaghost, because we have defense, so we might be leaking a few HP, but this would help. And you know, since we're fighting several bosses in a row, we're going to have to deal with losing a lot of HP. So, the question is it worth taking this over potentially other relics in the next shop, or cards in either of the shops? I think another thing I'm going to do is remove the Twin Slam. It's less efficient than a strike. In order for it to be good, I would need to head to campfires to socket gems and to upgrade it, which would require at least 2 campfires, and we'd been missing out on a lot of shop value. So there is a chance that it could be useful, but I think our first remove is going to be this. We'll have a loose emerald, which is fine. Could be much worse. I'm going to buy the floating orbs next. Orb Walk is interesting with a clone in the shop, but that's pretty inconsistent. I would want some more guaranteed way to get that into stasis. We could go to a campfire to upgrade Curl Up to make that happen, and also take a clone, and then that would make it very consistent. We could just buy all 3 of these plus this, and then try to run our gold down to a very low amount so that we don't lose out on the next shop. And then maybe take the Walker Claw as well. That seems fine. Clone Plus is also pretty powerful in general. Cloning the floating orbs is even just fine by itself, so let's do that. Amethyst, no. We could have kept the Twin Slam and used that, but I don't think it was worth it still. Definitely taking this pre-program is also great for what we're trying to do here. So let's do that. And this... Now I gotta choose between another floating orbs and a brass tax. I think damage is our #1 priority here. It might not be. Act 1 bosses you can kind of block out as Guardian if you build into it a bit. But then again, this is just to save some HP. Not really to win a fight. There's also potions here that we can consider. If I take floating orbs, I'll probably take a potion. Right, I also kind of want the Walker Claw. Although with the second floating orbs, I don't need it, do I? There's also a possibility of another remove at the next shop, which would be 80 gold, if I wanted to do that. I think we do struggle with Slime Boss a bit, but that's probably just going to be Guardian in a nutshell. So maybe we take the Fire Pot. Or the Molotov. Molotov's actually better, isn't it? You can also just take both. What did I say I was going to go to? Right, I would go to the campfire to socket the Emerald, I guess. And upgrade the Curl Up. Right, okay. Alright. Let's take the floating orbs and the 2 potions. Let's go here. I'm going to enhance the Emerald into the pre-program. And we're going to upgrade Curl Up. We're going to hope this is good enough. Probably will be. The first couple times I tried this mod, it was pretty difficult to get a grasp on, but taking a very structured approach to it and thinking ahead to what kind of fights you're going to be dealing with is really important. I'm going to clone the floating orbs, I think. Although I'm probably not going to be able to get Orb Walk into stasis because I drew badly. Didn't get it with Curl Up, didn't get it with Clone Plus, and Pre-Program was the last draw. Very unlucky. I guess in that case I should probably just do this now. Right. Wasn't the last card in the deck, Floating Orbs was, go figure. I think I'm just going to block this. Well, I don't really have a choice, do I? Take 20, that's not terrible, I guess. Maybe I didn't need to use the Molotov in this fight, but I'd rather use it than and need it than use it, and use it and not need it than rather than not use it and did need it. I think I'll just play the Orb Block at this point. We shuffled and drew badly again. Gosh. Alright, 2 strength. That's fine. We don't really need the scaling in this fight anyways, that much. You know what? I'm gonna just wait another turn. How much HP we have left? Curl Up does get us into stasis, okay. I'm not gonna split Slime Boss here. Split next turn, and then we'll use Stone Calendar to finish. Alright, easy peasy. Just took 20 damage is all. Okay, 10 cards in the card reward. Right, so... now I have to make a choice. I don't think I'm going to be taking any gems here. Quartz could maybe be okay if I just wanted to take it and then maybe socket it, but I think we can take a better card here. Body Slam Plus jumps out at me as another damaging tool. Although with Orb Block, double Floating Orbs, I think we might be okay. I think we need to get something else, like maybe another Floating Orbs or Vent Steam. Not liking any of these. Charge Core could be okay, but we did just fight Slime Boss, and this is more of a front load card. So yeah, I do think it's just one of these. This goes away from the deck, this stays around. They both do roughly the same damage because we already have 2 Floating Orbs, and this is multiplied by 1.5, so this is effectively 3 Floating Orbs already, and this would be, of course, a third one, of course. And the difference, of course, is that this doesn't go. This goes away, well, this doesn't. So I'd have to replay this. Oh yeah, a lot of the bosses actually have Artifact, and by a lot I mean Automaton and Donu Deka. That's probably a reason to take Floating Orbs instead. All right. Now we're up against ourselves. Awkward. Do I do Curl Up on Clone since I drew badly again with Warblock? I think I do. I could do another Floating Orbs, but I think it's fine. I might end up using this Fire Potion to split Guardian instead of Slime Boss, like we were thinking about. Man, these draws. This is 14, so we do need the strength in order to split here. Could just take 14 damage. I think I'd rather just... I didn't do the math there. It was a lot closer than I thought. Alright. So now we have Clone here. I could clone Pre-Program or Piercing Hide. Piercing Hide may actually be better. We'll clone Piercing Hide. And we do want to draw Curl Up next turn. I'll do one of the defense here. We can play one of these to get rid of them, so I'm going to. This is going to be 12 damage to us. This is 9. We haven't gone to defensive yet, so it's already 29. 39 minus 12 is... yeah, okay, it's way too much. Let's put a defend in then. Yep. We can even play one more strike. Awesome. And we even now have a piercing hide for the multi-attack turn. Awesome. Put this back for later. We won't split here, which is great. Again, that was actually closer than I anticipated, but it works out. Guess I shouldn't have played that piercing hide, even though it had brace attached. Okay. Oh wow. Forgot about that. Okay, cool. We got the boot. Oh wait, that's huge. That's huge. We don't even need Orb Walk now. So once we inevitably get another bad draw with it, we'll be fine. Ooh, Revenge Protocol Plus though. Also Polybeam, Refracted Beam. I'd rather take Polybeam than Refracted, to be honest. We have pre-programmed Curl Up and Clone already, so I don't think we want to take planning. We don't want any of the gems again. Maybe another Orb Walk actually is better. But we have the boot. If we manage to get one Orb Walk in, or the Orb Walk we already have, then the boot's not going to matter. Imagine we didn't take Orb Walk and we just took like 3 floating orbs, got the boot, took Polybeam. Be funny. So as far as defensive systems go, it looks like we can lean a little bit into actual block cards with dexterity rather than defensive mode. I'd like to increase our damage output at the moment. With 3 floating orbs, I don't think Polybeam is necessary. I'll take another Orb Walk. Let's see if we can't get one of these into stasis finally. There we go. Can we get the other one? Yes, we can. Let's go. We got 2 floating orbs in play on turn 1. Awesome. If only we could have gotten this next turn. We're going to be hit for a bit here. I wonder if Hexaghost is always last. Because randomized order means that you're going to be hit for a lot more if it's the first one. Because of the divider turn. It scales with your current HP. It tries to do as close to half as it can without being half or lower. Save 12 HP here. I mean, this isn't going to get any better than this. There's no heals for the rest of the game. Unless you rest. Yay. Yeah, and there's no need to go into defensive mode yet either, so... Surely we can find a better thing for clone than this, right? I guess it accelerates immediately. Maybe I clone an Orb Slam. Yeah, that's fine. Get this out. Let's do some damage. 6, huh? Well, we're not going to worry about... we're not worried about doing damage here, so we don't have to play Strike. Oh my gosh, the damage is so high. Maybe I should have worried about it. Because now I'm getting hit for 6 times 2. Maybe I should have actually done Clone plus on a Defend? Oh well. It's over now. That's a lot of damage. 12 times 2 times 3. Supply Scroll's great. Alright, what else have we got here? We have 1 temporary buff gem. We have Overload, there's another Body Slam here. Walker Claw and Multi-Beam. I don't think Multi-Beam is that necessary. It might have been necessary against Slime Boss, but not here anymore. It's definitely more of a hallway fight thing than a boss thing. Again, there's only a couple bosses that actually have multi-enemies, and I think with our floating orbs, it's kind of like having shivs, right? Shivs, one of the big strengths is that you can change targets. So, you know, we're doing 12 times 2 damage with every single one of our floating orbs. I think we're going to be fine. I could do Overload plus. to get clone plus an hand with orb block, or curl up in hand with orb block more often. It actually seems more reasonable than the other options, but maybe recover is okay too. Yeah, recover might be better. We don't know if we're going to get energy from the boss chest either, which is coming up next. And we have a little bit extra for stasis since clone goes away, so I'll take the recover. Yeah, I guess Coffee Dripper would have been energy, but we're probably going to have to rest sometime in this game, and we don't get a free heal. Tiny Bowler Hat and Empty Cage both look okay. I don't think we need the Empty Cage because we have stasis control, so we can get whatever cards we need on the turn. We don't need to worry too much about a bad draw. And this is just going to provide us so much value, so I'm going to take that. Alright, let's go here. Wow. Is that even needed? It is the funny, but you're gaining 1 strength every turn. It's like a mini demon form. That's actually a pretty good sell. There's also Centennial Puzzle. I don't think Orc Alchemist is a play here. It's very good in Act 1, but we're not playing normal games. We could take an expensive block card like Shield Spikes. How much would it be to buy these two and the card remove? That's 104. No. 160 plus 50 is 190. No. That's not math. 210. And then we'd be 10 short for this. I think this is still fine. Bandage Up would be interesting, actually. I don't think we need Shuriken, to be honest. If we're already doing 12 times 2 times 3 every turn, that's 72 damage a turn. I think we need to focus a bit more on our other aspects. So I'm going to take the Centennial Puzzle and a card remove. I am going to remove a strike, I think, because I'd like to keep the defense. Shield Spike seems pretty okay. Bandage Up actually is okay too, I guess. It's a little bit extra sustain. Or I could buy Regal Pillow. Ooh. It's an extra 15 HP. Bandage Up is 18 in the next 3 fights. So it's a little bit extra, but it also costs a card draw, which could actually cost us more HP. Alright, what about our next fights? We have Automaton, Champ, and Collector. Collector actually seems pretty scary, but hopefully the Floating Orbs will be able to take out the minions at least. You definitely need some kind of block system against her. Actually, Bandage Up. If I take Bandage Up, I can still rest, which... Oh wait, no, this is just 15 more HP. That was already consideration. You can always see what other colorless card is there, I guess. We could also just buy both. We have enough. We want a bunch of extra healing. I think we want to buy the block card. Okay. Well, if this is 42, there's a chance that we have another one that costs enough. To buy. Can't really do that with the relic. Jack of all trades, plus it's 2 random colorless cards. I've heard this can end up being pretty good, so I'll take it. We're gonna rest here. Okay. I did not think about how those would add up. This is way too much block. I hope he attacks again next turn. He does. Great, now we don't have to block this turn. Tama Beam. But we get to anyways. Let's see. What if we do Clone? So that it comes out in 2 turns, has a chance of getting either or block. Sounds good. Could have done it on Floating Orbs, I guess. which probably was not bad enough to warrant skipping, but hey. Supply scrolls here. Awesome, this is great too. I don't think that does much. It upgrades supply scroll. We need to block this turn though. Could upgrade the ore slams we generate. It would upgrade supply scroll or whatever it generates. But yeah, I think we'd rather just do things normally here. That's 15 block. I could put Orb Walk into stasis immediately, but I'd rather do other things, I think. I think next turn is Champ's debuff turn. Yeah, I think every 4th turn he does is pure debuff turn, so next turn we don't have to worry about block. I guess that means we take a defend out of the draw. We'll just leave these behind. Yep. Oh! That's right. Those come out at the same time. Well, this would only be 1 more strength. Well, actually it'd be 3 more. Be 3 more strength if I do clone on that. Is that better than another floating orbs? Might just have to resort to playing the other orb walk if I get unlucky. Okay, we get those in the same hand. I'm just going to do this. I grab a little bit more brace. Do so much damage already. Okay, perfect. Now our stone calendar's at 6, which means we can split basically immediately. I don't think that does anything, but hey. Alright. I think it is time for Apotheosis to shine here. And then this turn we should be able to get a kill pretty easily. Yep. Alright. This has been so good. Oh, pen nib? Awesome. Okay. Another recover might be okay. It's another 1-cost block card. Go with our dexterity that sometimes exists. Also, I guess, like, just these front-loaded cards, since they're already upgraded, they're already doing quite a bit. It's like having 3 decks innately already. Shield Charger is usually one of the cards I go for, but I don't think we need to take that kind of scaling if we can just take a recover. We've already been overblocking by quite a bit, so let's go for more stasis-related stuff. We also take an Ancient Construct for the decks. Literally just for the 1 dex every time we draw it. Maybe that's actually worth it. Let's check it out. We can even do it this turn because there's nothing better in hand? Great. I will not return to post. You can't make me. They're going to be stealing my floating orbs and all of my good cards, so let's start killing them. Oh, and we get thorns too. How fun. floating orbs. Both of our orb walks are in the discard. That'll be good for the Hyper Beam turn, should we choose to use it in that way. I'm going to keep Clone around. Let's see if we can get a draw card of some kind. Not quite. This is not going to draw us what we want. In fact, I'm just going to get rid of this. I don't think we need to clone the bandage up. I think we need to win this fight. Okay, double panache, that was great. We're in defensive, also great. Alright, we got that. Hexaburn as well, awesome. Okay, we don't have the other recover, so that orb walk's still just going to be there. But I think that's okay. You've pre-programmed plus, you need to go. Okay. Still got one orb walk left. Pre-program doesn't do anything yet, but that's okay. Oh my. I can just use this. I'm one brace away from going into defensive? Wow. Oh, right, that was... I should have done pre-program there. Not used to using Ancient Construct. Can you tell? I don't think we're going to be able to block for enough at all, so we're just going to use our Invincible here. Instead, I'm going to focus on doing damage. Yeah. By the way, Invincible has this nice property on Guardian that even if you, even though you only take 10 damage, the full brace value is still done, so that's why we're in defensive mode again. Get some more permanent thorns. Because for some reason I'm currently at 12. Oh, goodbye. Dueling Glove, that's huge. Makes me really glad I didn't take that Vent Steam anymore. Because now, I can just apply Vulnerable whenever the heck I want. This does nothing. This does something. Suspension Plus. We could actually take a gem from our next fight, if we wanted, and then socket it in that if we have something. And with the Ancient Construct, that does actually get a bit better. So if we got like a Dex gem, which would be ideal, I think, that'd be great. I think that is better than Exploit Gems, just because we don't have that many gems, and Suspension works well with our Orb Walks, obviously. Yeah, let's just take it. Let's make it happen. This comes back out in 3 turns, which I think is exactly the turn that she does her debuff. So let's do this. Oh, Pendant is here. Maybe I should have thought about that with Dueling Glove. Alright, we block for most of that. I think we take 6. Oh wait, no, we full block. Awesome. This is 12, this is 18. Oh, we're gonna get boot value if I play Strike first anyway, so let's do that. Thorns. I think Supply Scroll would, if it gives us wards, we can absolutely just, yeah, grab us some extra decks. Let's put the Orb Walk in. 3 Orb Walks, that's a thing of beauty. awesome. That's a bit of a hard decision. Violence is actually good now? Yeah. And you know what? Let's grab some extra strength, huh? Maybe? Walk cards are actually kind of scarce. Maybe I should do plated armor just to be safe. Let's take a look at this real quick. This would be 2 more strength, so that's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 extra damage. $48, 54, 102. 102 plus 21 is 123, so we can do 123 damage if we take the extra strength, and 102 without. We're going to be gaining a bunch more strength too. I'm going to do the safe play. Plated armor. Also, that means I don't have to play defend, which is awesome. Actually, I can just kill this guy, can't I? The vulnerable is about to run out, though. So I guess I'll just kill next turn. Haha, I'm not weak. Oh, baby. Are you just dead? Oh, it's so close. It is so close. Wait, no, never mind. I can't map. Okay, glad I didn't go for the hat one then. Is this even going to do anything? I don't think I can even do anything. Well, this is our last boss before the campfires come up, so this is the last opportunity we can get for a gem. I was really hoping for a dex gem, but we got offered literally the other 2 temporary buffs. Useless, pretty much useless. Okay. Maybe Polybeam? No, I don't need to do that whenever I have 3 floating orbs. So it's literally just Ruby or Tourmaline, there's no other decision to be made. Is it Strength or Thorns more effective? I think it has to be Strength. No. We do need to focus a little bit on defense here. There's Pantograph. These Act 3 boss fights, especially Awakened one, that might actually be really important. This does also mean I don't have to rest at a campfire, since our current HP is 20 below and not 25. How much would a 4th energy help here? I think once we exhaust our deck down to mostly just defense, it'll be really good. Mostly just defends, piercing hide, shield spikes recover. That way we can get our permanent deck scaling. Oh, we have a really good potion, since we have Ancient Construct. I don't think we're taking Philosopher's Stone. It's either Fusion Hammer or Pantograph. A Slaver's Collar is also in this mode. I found that in one of the previous practice runs. And it's free energy. This is pretty much free energy too. And then Philosopher's Stone just somehow exists. I think this is a pretty old mod. I don't know how much they put into balancing, but they obviously thought through some things. Otherwise Pantograph wouldn't be here. So, healing or energy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and one of those don't count, so 12, It's 2 to 3 ratio. So that means we're probably going to get 3 in a hand. Also with stasis we don't need energy. Okay, I'll take the healing. Alright, can we get something good here? I will dump that fire potion for a speed potion at this point. No I won't. Wow. Dang, this is a good shot. And I said that because I also saw Toolbox. Toolbox is one of my faves. Oh, we have membership card career. Wow. Alright, well I can just buy things then. Oh my. I think card remove is still really important. I'm not taking that. This, and this is about 250, so... I could buy a potion, I could buy a fairy in a bottle. I wonder if Toolbox is even worth it at this point. Might not be. No, that can sometimes give me some extra card draw. On turn 1, which is really, really important. Okay, I'll do it. Happy Flower's not needed. Let's buy Fossilized Helix, I guess. And card remove. And hope for a better potion. Or I could buy the potion and see what's underneath. Do that with skill potion too. We do also have a lot of healing already. Between Pantograph and Bandage Up Plus. This would save a lot of HP too, wouldn't it? Yeah, we're just gonna do that like I was planning. I think it's better. I don't think we need the fairy in a bottle if we give ourselves that kind of power, so... Oh right, we can also just rest, but I guess we'll smith instead. Strength goes in suspension, because this already has a debuff. And again, we don't need to rest, so... Guess we just upgraded Defend here. That kind of sucks, but oh well. I was definitely expecting to possibly have to go to 2 shops. Oh, it's our first one. Okay. I'm not taking Sadistic Nature here. I don't... Well, it does do something once a turn with Dueling Glove. Hand of Greed doesn't do anything. Unfortunately, there's nothing before the Act 4 boss. And you still get a ton of gold from these fights, so it's weird. We saved the bandage up, I guess. But yeah, something I've noticed about Guardian in this mode is, at least in my playstyle, I end up with a lot of powers. Which makes sense, you know, you don't have to worry about hallways or elites as much, so you want to be scaling up for the boss fights. So this guy is, like, very much a final boss of sorts. I guess that means we ignore floating orbs for a bit. We focus on scaling up with Ancient Construct. We can, do this, I guess. And yeah, I have a buffer, so I'm just going to take the hit. I'm going to play Studies of Spire too. And I'm not going to play Flash of Steel, because I could draw something pretty good, so... Yeah. I could also just use a speed potion in this fight. Which I was planning to do in this fight, and maybe the heart. So the fact that I had 2 of them was really nice. Looks like no cloning an orb walk today, but that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with that. What would I clone here? I would probably clone Piercing Eye to recover. Piercing Eye gives me permanent thorns, which is funny. Guess we just put a strike into stasis. Okay, so we're taking 12 here. We draw 3 extra. 12 is nothing. We have 25 plus 6, 31. Oh, I can't even clone anything. This is just an accelerate right now. Okay. Awesome. to all enemies. Just jumps. Oh, that's right, it gave me 6. Okay. Guess we'll keep cloning around for a little bit longer. Okay, now I gotta deal with these orb walks. I think we need to just kill this as fast as possible. I'm gonna keep this for next turn. And that's another power, so I should probably ignore it. I don't think 2 strength is worth it. Whew. Can we even kill at this rate? I have 2 strikes. Maybe I should have thought of this through a little bit. I probably should play at least 1 floating orbs then. Maybe 2 to make use of the vulnerable. Still 28 damage, it's pretty good. Just bring that back, I guess. Or I can just keep infinitely scaling my defense. That's cool too. I'll play that. $56. Wow. I'd rather keep the strength, I guess. Oh, that was a block card. Ouch. I didn't play bandage up already, did I? No, there it is. That's not going to do anything, so might as well just put that in. Alright, looks like we are going to get the kill very soon. I forgot about that, but that pretty much cements it. We're just going to put you back in. There, we get the kill there. Got plenty of block for next turn. And I think we handle the rest of this fight very easily. Now that we can play our powers, finally. Oh boy. Ancient Construct splitting isn't work this fight. Let's get another floating orbs or a pre-program. Ooh, those are, well, those both draw a card. Okay, we can use pre-program to choose what card we draw. And of course get some dexterity. We're gonna draw shield spikes here. And we're gonna put defend plus into stasis, I guess? No. Actually, do I just have a kill? No, but close. Alright, we're gonna do that for some extra thorns and then just block the first hit. Because I have 12 thorns. Whew. Alright. That got a little bit scary, but hey. We're alright. Temporal Shield is actually looking pretty nice right now. Looking very nice. Or we could just take another recover. I think a Temporal Shield's better. Another block card in here. Apotheosis. Panic button. Okay, you didn't need it. That's good. Really got to be careful about Time Eater here. Man, Floating Orbs really doesn't like Time Eater or Awakened One, does it? Ooh, Last Stand. Wow. Okay. I only get 7 cards this turn, but I get the feeling I'm going to be drawing a lot more than that. Okay. We're not going to be playing Deep Breath. Not at all. We want Ancient Construct, but I don't know if I can afford to play it next turn. You know what? Let's do it. I remove all debuffs, and I'm going to just use the buffer to take this hit and play the Floating Orbs. We're going to be aiming for 12 cards a turn. I don't know how reasonable that is. Hey, it's you. Deep Breath. I think we do want a block card specifically. So let's do this. Yep. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We'll be in defensive mode for next turn, which I guess gives us a little bit of safety. It's fine to take a little bit of damage, of course, because of the pantograph. Alright. We're just going to get rid of these slimes. Guess I could use pre-program first. Alright, you're going in now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's too much. I guess we'll do 6. I guess we still need a little bit of setup to get good cards into stasis. That will get us to 12 cards a turn, but this should be fine. We can play 6 here. This is 17. I think we have to play all 3 defend cards. And what do we want? Prepare Crush? Actually, yeah. Oh, right. Oh, it doesn't even matter. He's doing that. But can we win this turn? The answer is probably not. Because it looks like our next 2 cards are not damage. Be 132. So yeah, we're a bit short. Even with Firepot, we're a bit short. Unfortunate. Sad. Well, we should probably just get rid of the Orb Slams and then, like, curl up. My math wrong, he was 112. 88 plus 30, 118. Okay, yeah. This is what happens when I try to take shortcuts with math in my head. Let's do curl up, actually, and get rid of the slimed. Sorry, I meant curl up on panic button. Oh, not even attacking this turn. Okay. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, good timing, Stone Calendar. I think we got a win for that. Awesome. You'll take it. That's useless. Another orb walk? Not so useless. Temporal Shield, probably better though at this point. We have plenty of damage. We need the block. Blind doesn't do anything unless we get attacks into play. Let's do Flash of Steel. I can't block this, so I'm just gonna... Actually, I can if I use Speed Potion. It's probably worth it to just take 12 anyway, so... Don't need to draw cards that I might want to play. Oh yeah, that put me in defensive. Cool. So the plan for the Heart fight, I think, at this point is... We're going to use both the Speed Potions, then play Ancient Construct to get the artifact, which will cleanse all 10 of it at the end of the turn, rather than play Ancient Construct and get 5. Just saying that out loud now so I don't forget. Do I need to do this? I could probably save that. No, these are coming both coming up. Let's just grab a Strength. Don't need another dead card in the draw pile. Especially not when we have Ancient Construct to play already. Alright, you get to go in. Oh yeah, I get Last Stand on Thorns. I guess that's okay? Forethought. The boot, still doing things. Amazing. Alright. I guess let's, just put this back? Yeah, let's just put that back. Give me another Strength. Also, I'm going to use Dueling Glove to remove all artifact from Dual Mind. They're both weak. Take 4 here. Curl up to put Orb Walk back into that again? Yes. Alright, let's see if we draw... Yep, pre-program. Awesome. And I do want that strike next turn for... Oh wait, no, I don't have Dueling Glove in play. Because they already have Vulnerable. And this only applies Vulnerable if it doesn't have it already, so... It's Forethought to defend, I guess. Oh, okay. I have so much strength right now. Okay. Gonna be full health for the heart. With an anchor. Gems are useless. Pre-program, maybe not. Actually, maybe having an unsocketed emerald isn't that bad. Oh wait, no, we have these already. Literally, 2 more decks literally will not matter. What will matter, though, is maybe more stasis control. Or another block card. So Piercing Eye to recover, I think, is best here for the heart. Piercing Eye gives a little bit more block and something else to give permanent buffs. Although damage is really not that important. Recover Plus might be more important. We already have some stasis. We got Suspension, Recover Plus, Clone Plus, Curl Up Plus. Is that enough? Pre-program Plus? Yeah, it's 5. Okay, we'll take the Piercing Eye. That'll be our deck for the heart. We got full Potion Belt, which is great. Secret Technique is awesome, I think. Okay, so now we gotta get to Ancient Construct somehow. pre-program this early? Jack of all trades plus actually can give us draw. Let's do that. Nope. Just gonna use that immediately. Not the best draw. I'll say that much. Definitely want to play all 4 of those. Want to do the weak potion as well. Maybe? Oh wait, this puts me in defensive. It's extra 20 block. That's almost a full block with the weak potion, but not quite. We're 3 blocks short between the burn and the beat of death. Probably still fine to use the weak potion now, though. Especially with sadistic nature. Very funny. That's not the best thing I've ever seen. Let's just do the dazed. We'll play these cards to get rid of them. Take a little bit more damage, but that's fine. More damage means more brace anyway. Ancient Construct's probably at the bottom of the draw pile, isn't it? Wow. That bandage up has done so much. A lot more than I thought it would. Let's draw a card. Or block. Great. I would put that into stasis, but we have clone. So... Actually, we should probably clone, like, Temporal Shield, huh? Don't need that much strength this fight. Not at all. If we draw Ancient Construct now, we're in trouble. But, don't really have a choice. Well, there you go. Maybe I can get pre-program to put into stasis? I don't know. That seems like too long. Let's just do Orb Walk. Alright, we're going to take our 50 here and go back into defensive for several turns, hopefully. Yep, 2 turns worth. Okay. I don't think we can afford to play a Tama Beam here. If we redraw, Ancient Construct is going to be pretty bad. Also, we can't even afford to play the Temporal Shields because for the same reason. Next turn we'd be able to play this, but the Void we drew made us only have 2 energy, which is really bad. Ooh, okay, we're gonna have to block a lot this turn. You know, I don't think this is working out the way I thought it would. I think I have to use one of these right now, which is fine, but sad. Oh, hey. That's helpful. I have enough left for a few more cards, so I'm going to do it. Alright, 12 damage. we drew it just in time, I think. Could play a Tama Beam here, but I need the energy for next turn. Also, Stone Calendar's about to go off. Just hoping we have enough block cards for whatever comes. Ooh, okay. We draw Temporal Shield then. Means that we draw another block card. And it's just not enough. Alright. Well, actually, do we have any kind of life-saving thing here? We did. I just screwed up. But hey, I guess that means we would have won if I had noticed I had the damage. Good enough for a video. Anyways, yeah, that's Boss Rush. Just wanted to do that as a nice little special addition to yesterday's recap video, since we had the tier list for the first one, which was already kind of fun. Already having difficulties coming up with things to do for these recaps. I'll have to decide what to do with them in the future. Next one will have some an update for the rest of the series, though, so keep watching. We still got 80 runs to go. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll leave you with this run history screen, just in case you want to take a look at it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.